Boruto episode 91. Pretty good. I liked it. It was a pretty good episode. Episode 91. The art and animation was amazing. The writing and all that was pretty good as well. So we start off with this week's episode with Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki Team 7 versus Lord Ku. And they was going at it. Lord Ku got some moderate hairstyle, but he's brown instead of black. So yeah, he and Ku gets like the heart, like the doctor's heart that he done killed. The doctor that he killed pretty much transplanted the doctor's heart into him. He got it like sticking out of his chest and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty weird. But he ain't the best surgeon, so yeah, you could tell. But yeah, the heart is like literally sticking right out of his chest. So yeah, Lord Ku was pretty strong. Lord Ku was going at it with each one of them one by one. He went against Mitsuki at one point, threw him down. Sarada threw her down. Same with Boruto. Boruto was doing pretty good and stuff, but then he got laid out. And then we see Mitsuki with, then we see Ku trying to use particle style on Boruto and stuff, but then we see Mitsuki come up, tackle him down, and like going to the outside of whatever, with the rocks crashing down towards Boruto, and then but Boruto and Sarada stopped the rocks from crashing down and stuff. And Mitsuki went into Sage mode. Now this is like the incomplete Sage mode, pretty much, because if you know Mitsuki's Sage mode, he gets the horn and stuff sticking out. So yeah, this is like perfect Sage mode. So yeah, this is like the incomplete version of it. Like he got like a green ore and stuff going around and stuff. Like you could tell he's in Sage mode, but he don't got the horn sticking out. Like what he did have before. Because that's his perfect Sage mode. So yeah, I'll call this like the incomplete Sage mode in a way. So yeah. So yeah, him and Lord Ku was going at it. It was pretty good. Mitsuki pretty much had all the snakes onto him, and then Lord Ku summons this pretty much this I forgot what you call it. He used Earth style, but it was like a giant rock creature. Grabs Lord Ku's sword and cuts the snakes off. Cuts Mitsuki's hand off pretty much. But yeah, Mitsuki of course can get his hand back and all that. So yeah, he did cut it off, and Mitsuki did when it apparently damaged Mitsuki a lot, and he went back to his regular form. So yeah, he got out of Sage mode. So yeah, with him going into Sage mode for that little bit of time, facing his against Lord Ku was pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, Lord Ku was pretty unstoppable a lot at this point. We go back with the village and stuff, and we see Naruto and them. Naruto, pretty much, he's heading out to the Hidden Stone Village. He's dressed up in his Hokage uniform and stuff, about to head out. And he got Sai with him, and then we see, Metal Lee and all them, the rest of the Ginnies come up, and they want to go too, and I like how Naruto pretty much makes the decision, like, he don't tell them, no, you can't go, or yes, he just leaves it open. Like, hey, if you're friends with Boruto and Shikadai and all them, you could come along, I don't care. Because even Naruto knew how it was back then, where he had to leave out and try to rescue Sasuke and stuff back then. So yeah, Naruto kind of knows how they feel and stuff in that way. So yeah, and then while Naruto and Sai leaves out, Shikamaru's like, well, I'm turning my head, I don't know what's going on. That was pretty funny. And then Metal Lee and all of them pretty much ran out, with Naruto and them. So yeah, they're going to go rescue Boruto and all them. So while that's happening, we go back to the scene with Ohonki pretty much getting carried from Seiki. Seiki got Ohonki and stuff, and he pretty much, Seiki comes up and pretty much gets all the rocks away from Boruto and Sarada and letting them out and stuff finally. And then we get the tag team with Team 7 versus Lord Ku, which was pretty cool. Those two, them going at it was pretty cool. We see Lord Ku taking out Ohonki at one point, like punching him or whatever, and then we see Boruto coming up and Sarada and all of them trying to stop him and stuff. And you can see that Sarada unlocked the second Tamoi, something like that, in her Sharingan. So yeah, you could tell that at one scene, but it was like in her right eye, I think. So yeah, that was pretty interesting right there. But yeah, then we see Boruto come up with the Rasengan, hitting Ku in the chest, destroying the heart and stuff. You know, he done destroy the heart. So Ku's like cracking up at this point and stuff. And Ku is getting mad and stuff. He gets up. He uses this giant particle style, you know, and then we see Ohonki come up and use particle style as well. Both of their particle styles just clashing against each other while they're forcing each other with particle style. You see this black lightning going around it, which was amazing. You know, it was showing the effects of how strong particle style is with two users clashing against each other. Yeah, it was pretty cool because it shows like black lightning and stuff, which was amazing, going around them and all that stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, and then Ohonki pretty much killed him and stuff. So yeah, they finally killed Lord Ku. So yeah, Lord Ku is now dead finally. But then we go to the scene or whatever with Lord Ku, well, not Lord Ku, Ohonki and stuff laying down on the rock. He looks like he's dead. I'm not for sure if he's dead or not, so don't take me on my word on that. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he's in the Shikamaru novel or whatever, which will be, coming up after this arc. So yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Ohonki's alive during that novel and stuff. So yeah, he should be coming back in the anime. So yeah, I don't know if I don't think he's dead. I think he's just knocked out unconscious and stuff. But we'll find out in the next episode, because if he is dead, they're going to have a funeral for him, of course, in next week's episode. Because the next week's episode, it should be the last episode of this arc and stuff, with a Mitsuki retrieval arc. So yeah, should be the last episode of this arc. So yeah, pretty good way and stuff. So yeah, a pretty good way to pretty much end off the arc in a way. Well, not really end it off because it's one more episode. But yeah, while Ohonki, I guess, is knocked out or something, Naruto does come up, and he asks Konohamaru, well, good job for saving people. And Konohamaru's like, I didn't protect nobody. So yeah, you can see the disappointment right there. But yeah, like, Metal Lee and all of them come in, Iwabe and all of them, Dinky and all of them. Comes up and they say, oh hey Boruto, hey Mitsuki and all that, glad to see y'all, and Mitsuki's happy. Mitsuki was planning to sacrifice his life, but Boruto he was planning to sacrifice his life during his fight with Lord Ku and stuff, but Boruto did not want him to sacrifice his life because Mitsuki's pretty much precious to him, and Mitsuki was like, well, there's other Mitsukis that's getting created right now and stuff, but Boruto's like, no, you're the only Mitsuki, so yeah, you better stay alive. So yeah, that was pretty cool right there. That was during the fight as well, so yeah, that's why I forgot to mention. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Like I said, Naruto and them came up and all that stuff, but then the episode ends. So yeah, next week's episode they're gonna be back in the Hidden Leaf Village and all that. If Ohonki is dead, they will have a funeral for him, but I don't think he's dead because he is in the novel. So yeah, and the novel will be getting adapted to the anime, starting on episode 93, if I'm not mistaken. Next week's episode will be episode 92, which will be the last episode of this arc, and then episode 93 should be the beginning of the Shikamaru novel. So yeah, that will be the novel should be starting in 2 weeks. So yeah, pretty good episode. I liked it. It was a pretty good one. I liked it for sure. Great fight. It was great to see Mitsuki going in this Sage mode, which was amazing. All that stuff was great. But yeah, like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Chris Medeos, and subscribe to this channel, Word of Chris 1-800. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'll be down there in the description box. Like this video and comment on this video about what you guys think about this week's episode of Boruto. In my opinion, it was a pretty good episode. I liked it. But yeah, for this week's episode, I'll give a 8.5 out of 10 stars as well. I'll give it a pretty good episode. I liked it for sure. But yeah, this arc will be ending next week. So yeah, can't wait for this arc and then go into the next arc. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next episode. But yeah, tomorrow actually, I will have my review on the Boruto manga chapter 31. It'll be on my channel tomorrow. So yeah, look out for that. It already came out today, but I won't be reading it after this video and have my review of it tomorrow morning or whatever. So yeah, or later on tonight, late tonight, tomorrow. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, like, subscribe to my other channel, and subscribe to this channel as well. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Like I said, I'll be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.